I've seen people taking the money.
Yeah.
But the money is for the gods.
But the money is for the gods. But the power, they have removed the power
already.
Yes.
Start by telling us who the people are.
Okay, all right. Who are the Ga people? And just before I say anything, you'd hear gunshots in the background. It's part of our customary rites and part of celebrating Homowo, which is happening today in Gamashi in Accra. Now, the Ga people. Who are the Ga people? The Ga people are supposedly have migrated from the shores of Lake Chad, according to some of the history. Some Ga people might have you believe otherwise, and they kind of trace the Ga people from Israel. But I take my story from the shores of Lake Chad and came through northern Nigeria, southern Nigeria, Benin, Togo, and they finally ended up in Accra. Now I'll talk about along the way people stopped in Nungwa, some stopped in Aneho, so there are some Ga people in Aneho, some stopped in Aneho.
You know Aneho in Togo?
In Togo, yes, there are Ga people there. At the moment we're in Franklin Lodge in Otublohun, and Franklin Lodge was built by the Portuguese. It was a Portuguese trading post. This thing you see here was a Portuguese trading post. And obviously, anytime you talk about a trading post in Accra and on the coast, on the shores of the Gold Coast, then you know that it would involve slavery. So slaves were bought and sold here. According to the history. Now, where we are now is called Otublohun, like I said before, and this is where interestingly freed Brazilian slaves were resettled when they were freed from Brazil. The story goes that 7 ships came, some stopped here, some stopped in Togo, some stopped in Benin, and the last people went to Nigeria.
What is there now? What are they building?
It's a market. It's a market.
Yeah, it's still a market.
It's still a market.
Those days it was
It's a slave market. Right? We get some underground there. If you are taking you pack that through that underground before. So in the morning you don't know where you are. They are just keep you under the ground. It's not a slave market again. It's Salaga market. Salaga market. Salaga market.
In Nigeria, they're called Agadu. They're Agadu people. Now you'd hear names like D'Souza, Peregrino, Nelson. Azuma Nelson is of Tabon stock. They're called the Tabon people here in Accra because when they came, they spoke Portuguese, and Tabon means it's okay.
Now, I think now we need to know, since there are different people that forms the gangs, we want to know why Homowo and what is Homowo all about.
So the story about Homowo, Homowo in Ghana literally means hooting at hunger. So the story goes that one time there was a big famine, and then they went to consult the oracle. That's according to the stories that we know. They went to consult the oracle somewhere in Obutu or something, the Ghana space, they call it from Obutu to Adan. That's the Ghana space. Yeah. So they went to consult the oracle, and the oracle told them what to do. And once they had a big bumper harvest, they told them what to do. And what they had to do was that they had to cook this special meal and eat till they can eat no more. So the name Homowo means hunger tomorrow. Homo means hunger. War is tomorrow. But my take is that if tomorrow never comes, then we shall never be hungry. So today is the day where we cook and we eat and we eat and we eat. So you've been to the house, there's food, you're going to eat later. And we invite people to come and join us to eat. You don't have to be gone. You don't have to be just gone. You can come from everywhere. You're invited to our table to eat with us, because you're also helping us to hoot at hunger and eat till we can eat no more. So that tomorrow, and if tomorrow never comes, then we're not going to be hungry. But the Ghana people are fishermen and they're farmers. So the food we grow is corn, and then we fish from the sea, right? So we grow the corn, and then we have the palm from the farms. Yeah. So we make the abenkwan, which is the ingme wonu. Yeah. We call it ingme wonu. I'm using the tree and the ga, the palm nut soup, which we make. And the palm tree is literally like the tree of life, because after you got the flesh, you get the oil. You can get the kernel from the fruit from the kernel, which you make oil. You get oil out of it. The kernel is used by the goldsmiths to make fire, right? Because it's very hard, the shells, right? And then you get palm wine from the tree, and then you get the akoknu too from the so the palm tree is a very versatile tree, and we make the soup, and we make the soup. Most of the is fish, mainly fish. These days they add some cow foot and they add some meat, but in the households is mainly fish. The fish comes from the sea, and the others comes from the farms. So that's what we call kpokpoi, which is corn that is steamed, ground and steamed, and then you add some palm oil, which makes it yellow, and then you eat it with the palm soup.
I saw the king
sprinkling
the
you saw, yes.
What does that mean?
So like you pour libation. Who do you pour libation to?
To the gods.
To the gods, to the spirits. Yes. So same thing. The chief would sprinkle kpokpoi around. When you go here, you'd find some of it is at the door. So it's not just the chief. So in the Ghana household, the head of the house, whether being male or female, would also sprinkle some kpokpoi in the household once it's ready before they eat. So you also sprinkle into the spirits, to the ancestors, to the elders who have gone. But there's another story. They say we also sprinkle some for the birds to eat. So the birds will also get some kpokpoi to eat.
So how many days does Homowo go on for? Because I know
it's not just yesterday. Yesterday you were here for the Twins Festival, and then there's today, and then there's tomorrow as well. So there are various days of Homowo. During the week, other things happen. So yesterday you came to the Twins Festival. The twins are very important in the Ghana culture, and in African culture really, because you know what, we say that it is said that it's only animals who have multiple births. So if a human has multiple births, they're special. In certain cultures, they are not so special. But in our culture, having twins is very special, and we celebrate people who have twins. But over here is very important, and part of it is they go and consult the spirits of the twin. The twin spirits are bush cows, and they're supposed to consult the spirit and ask the spirit. They ask them if they want to have the ritual done for them. So yesterday, for instance, I was in a twin household where the women meet and they make oto. You know oto, yam with the egg, which is a special food. It's the special food for the gods. So even on your birthday, they make you oto. As for me, on my birthday, if you don't make me oto, there'll be trouble. So you have to make me oto, so the spirit comes down on me. So yes, so that I can be myself. That my birthday, I have to have oto, right? And yesterday I had oto for the twins. And once they prepare the oto, they bring in all the stuff, the peel and everything is put in a bowl. They put some, they might put some seawater, they might put some alcohol on it, and then some nyanyira, and then it's carried by someone to go and throw away. There's a whole, and yesterday maybe you saw them, you saw them going, and they're going to throw it away at the lagoon, at the lagoon, not at the shrine, at the lagoon. They go and throw it away at the lagoon.
They can come to you, right? If they are taking it, and the spirit is controlling them, they can come to you and pour the water on you. So you have to be triple careful of yourself.
So you have to dodge when the
maybe you can hold it like this. And if you do like this, you take it to eat you 3 times, then you go.
So what if they pour it on you? What will happen?
Nothing will happen. He has poured it on you.
People put money in and sometimes coins and stuff. And sometimes the children follow, and then once they throw it away, they can go and pick up the money.
So I want to know that why is it that they come all the way to this place to pour?
As you can see, the shrine is here, and the Kalewe shrine is here. And this is the place they all come to pour the leaves. And I will tell you from the beginning that if you need something from your life, or you are in pains, anything at all, or you wanted to channel through the gods, whatever you ask them, they will do it for you. Maybe you haven't born, you want to born. You pour liberation, you bring, some people bring much more, and they get the answer, right? So that's the way we are doing. Don't you see, if they kill the fowl and the goat, they put some of the and whatever, and the yam, they'll cast small spoon and they'll put it in, and they'll suck the leaves off, and they'll come and pour it here.
Wow.
Even the water too, when you pour a libation and you give money, you take some 3 times, you bat 3 times, and whatever
I've seen people taking the money.
Yeah.
But the money is for the gods.
But the money is for the gods, but the power, they have removed the power
already.
Yes. So they can take it. And it's good that they are taking it. Because if nobody takes it and they leave it ajar, it seems like you don't want what they are doing. So the people will fight about it and run it, and they will be fighting. This one will take this one, and so on and so forth.
But it's part of the Homowo ritual, that the twins ritual, which happens before. So twins are celebrated on the Friday before the Ghana Homowo. You know, and twins are spiritual.
The spirit is working very well, very well. Yeah.
So the twins, in Nigerian culture, the twins, the first one that comes out is the younger one. The second one is the older one in Nigerian culture. So they say that the first one is sent to go and see if it's okay. If it's okay, he comes to call the other twins and say, come, let's go. But in Ghana culture, the first one is the older, the second one is younger. Yeah.
So while we were walking around, we could hear the greeting, Afi
is a year.
Yeah.
So for the Ghana people, this is the end of our year, right? So September is the beginning of our new year. So at the end of all of this, next week is going to be Osu. After that, it's going to be La. It's going to be Teshi, and then it's going to be Nungwa, and then the Homowo is over, and then it goes to Ningo and Pram Pram, all the way. They all celebrate Homowo. So by the end of September, by the end of August, September starts the new year for us. So the new year, that's the Ghana New Year. Now, after all of this, tomorrow we go back and we go to our family homes again, and then we go and do the last ritual. It's called Ngowala, which is say seek life. Because mainly Homowo is the homecoming where everybody comes home. So this year, tomorrow when people come back, they say, oh, this year, last year we had blah blah blah. Today he's not here, so it's not like we're striking the name off but we're saying, okay, he's gone. Yeah. So who came last year? Who's here? So it's like a roll call. So say next year we shall all be here again. So when we say Afi, we're saying like a Happy New Year. Oh. Happy New Year. That's what it is to say. So happy.
Like, I want to know, saying Happy New Year. Which year are we in right now when it comes to the Gambia?
Yeah, we're in the new year starts in September. We are in 2020.
So now it's 2020.
We're not dealing with 2020 with 2021. So September starts our new year. September 2021 is our new year. Wodemai.
Thank you so much.